This morning, the shocking moment: thieves return a baby to its mother after a would-be kidnapping. Straight to the point, Trump signals when the Strait of Hormuz will reopen at the G7 summit. A business in Sydney's west firebombed overnight, and the PM probes an extension to the fuel excise cut. That's all coming up on the Sunrise Early News.
Live across Australia, this is Sunrise Early News.
Good morning. Police are still on the hunt for thieves following the near kidnapping of a baby in Townsville yesterday. Detectives have located a burnt car overnight, believed to have been stolen from a mother while she was cleaning it in the driveway with her baby on the back seat. 2 terrifying minutes after thieves sped away, the thieves returned, removing the 2-month-old from the vehicle.
No injuries sustained, just carefully placed on the ground on the car seat, stationary. We're just having a chat with mum and police.
The baby remains safe and sound, and mum even got her phone back during the handover. Police are still looking for the offenders. President Trump has revealed new details on his peace deal with Iran after touching down in France for the G7 summit. Live to Europe correspondent Isabel Mullen, who's in Evian in the French Alps for us this morning. The deal is still shrouded in a bit of mystery.
Yeah, it certainly is, Eddie. Good morning. Donald Trump touched down here in the French Alps on board Air Force One, essentially doing a victory lap among G7 leaders after this major deal was struck between the United States, Israel and Iran. He has revealed that the Strait of Hormuz has partially reopened as that major shipping channel for oil. It will fully reopen on Friday when this deal is officially signed. It's only been electronically signed. So things are happening, ships are moving, but it will be fully reopened on Friday. French President Emmanuel Macron, he looked visibly relieved when he greeted the US President. The price of petrol in France, much like Australia, is sky high. Still unclear when petrol prices will come down. Oil markets are predicting that the price of oil might not fall to pre-war levels until October 2031. Let's hear now from the US President.
I think it's going to be free sailing. We do want to see if we can straighten out the Lebanon thing, because it just seems to just never end. Very importantly, the oil is plummeting down and the stock market is shooting up like a rocket. The main thing is that Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. They fully agreed to that.
Now, Donald Trump has said that he probably won't be here on Friday to sign that deal. Instead, it will be Vice President J.D. Vance. He's now even saying that he might use the G7 summit to end the war in Ukraine. So watch this space. Eddie.
Thank you very much, Izzy. It's day 2 of the Snap Senate inquiry into the biggest tax changes in a generation, and Australians are demanding clear answers with the capital gains tax set to become amongst the highest in the world. The Reserve Bank is also expecting to hand down its decision on interest rates within hours. There have been 3 rate rises this year, but the National Australia Bank is predicting a hold at 4.35%. Investigations are underway in Sydney's west after an attempted firebombing overnight. After reports of an explosion, it's believed an object described as an incendiary device was thrown at a business in Concord West around 11 o'clock, igniting, however, failing to light or burn. Firefighters extinguished the small blaze, causing only minor damage. There's been reports an empty plastic bottle of methylated spirits was found nearby as investigations into the incident continue. Pauline Hanson's Fire the Liar campaign has surpassed $4 million in donations. The One Nation leader planning to pour $200,000 of that money into a major advertising blitz targeting Labor. It comes just in time for State of Origin. Ms Hanson planning to capitalise on prime-time television advertising space to highlight Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's broken promises. The woman injured in Saturday's shark attack off Coogee in Sydney has had her left arm amputated by surgeons. 35-year-old Leah Stewart remains on life support as her partner races home from the Football World Cup to be by her bedside.
A loving mother of a 1-year-old girl in the fight of her life. Leah Stewart mauled by a 4-metre great white at Coogee on Saturday.
Enormous empathy and real sadness for the woman that was attacked.
The 35-year-old teacher's injuries are horrific. She's had her left arm amputated, there are broken bones throughout her body, and she's lost massive amounts of blood. From her family today, Leah's injuries are severe and life-threatening. She will need extensive ongoing care, support and rehabilitation. She remains in a critical condition and has undergone multiple surgeries in the days after the attack. It's the 5th shark attack at a Sydney beach since September. The Premier under pressure to act, but
we're not going to be contemplating a cull of the great white shark. I'm not convinced it would work.
As for bull sharks in the harbour,
that's a different story. They're not a protected species.
And
we're looking very closely at investing significantly at AI-enabled drones to be up during daylight hours permanently during the summer months.
Here at Coogee today, the beach is open, but only a handful of swimmers are braving the water, and even they are being cautious.
Every time I go out there, always, thinking that possibility there could be a shark around.
Clementine Cuneo, 7 News.
The federal government is looking at extending the fuel excise to help cushion motorists from the fallout of the Middle East conflict. Anthony Albanese has left the door open to an extension of the 3-month cut, with a decision expected after cabinet talks. The temporary measure is slated to end on the 30th of June, the end of the financial year. The PM has welcomed the US and Iran peace deal, but warns if global oil shipping routes could take months to stabilise. Oil prices have eased to a 2-month low, but motorists could face higher prices if the excise returns to normal, of course, at the end of the month. We'll check in Tuesday's weather now. Possible shower in Brisbane in 23, mostly sunny in Sydney in 22, some patchy fog before becoming sunny in Canberra 18, cloudy with a chance of some showers in Melbourne in 19, cloudy with showers in Hobart in 13, rain for Adelaide in 20, 16 in Perth, mostly sunny, and sunny in Darwin 32 degrees. Also to come on the Sunrise Early News, the UK follows suit, introducing a social media ban of its own. And one of the oldest traditions on the royal calendar returns to Windsor Castle. That's next on the Sunrise Early News.